Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon for you guys on the East Coast. Today we're going to start lying down on our backs. So get into that nice, comfortable position. Hands can be resting on your belly or by your sides. Whatever feels good. Closing the eyes. Relaxing into our practice. Calming the mind. Bringing a little stillness. Nice long inhale here. Nice long exhale. Again, inhaling, filling up the belly. Then exhaling, releasing. Keeping this breath going. Letting those thoughts go of the day. Yoga is a dance between control and surrender. Between pushing and letting go. I invite you today to explore and enjoy the process. Bringing both knees or up and soles of the feet to the mat. Inhaling your right leg up to the sky. Foot is flexed. Exhaling your right leg down to the mat. Inhaling that leg back up to the sky. Exhaling it down to the mat. Just getting warmed up here. Inhaling your leg back up. Exhaling, bringing it back down to the mat. Once more. Inhaling that leg up. Exhaling it down to the mat. Bringing the right sole of the foot to the mat, bending that knee. This time raising your left foot to the sky, flexing your foot. Releasing it down to the mat. Inhaling it back up, foot flexed, leg nice and active. Exhaling it down to the floor. Inhaling it up. Exhaling it back down to the floor. One more. Inhaling your leg up to the sky. Exhaling it down to the floor. Bringing the sole of the foot, the left foot, back to the mat. Inhaling your right leg up to the sky. Turning those right toes out to the side. And then releasing your ankle down to the top of your knee. Staying here if this feels good on your hip, if you feel a nice stretch. If you want to go deeper, thread your needle, your right hand goes through that hole you created, grabbing the back of your left thigh or the front of your left shin. Whatever feels good to you here. Breathing. Here, only the right foot should be active. Let the left foot point down if you would like. Inhaling and exhaling, maybe pulling in a little tighter, hugging that shape in if you'd like. Breathing. Feeling that nice stretch in your hamstring, in your hip. And then releasing the shape down. Keeping your foot on your knee. tipping that shape to the left side. Perhaps that right foot reaches the floor. Bringing your arm out to a T for a little twist here. Again, feeling that stretch in your hip. If this doesn't feel good to you, you can always straighten that left leg. Breathing here. One more breath here. And then bringing the shape back up. Releasing your right foot to the mat. Raising that left foot to the sky. Taking those left toes out to the side. And then releasing your left ankle onto your right knee. Staying here for a moment. If this feels good, different variation, you can also push on that left knee with your left hand if you feel that stretch there. If you want something more, reaching your left hand through that hole we created between the legs, grabbing behind the thighs or in front of the shin, still flexing that left foot, but you can relax the right. Breathing. Enjoying the shape. Getting out of it whatever you want. 2 more breaths here. Last breath here. Releasing the shape wherever you are so your right foot lands onto the mat. Bringing your hands back out to a T, keeping the shape of your legs, tipping them to the right side of your body. Left foot should go down to the floor. Breathing in this shape. Again, if this is too much, make any adjustments that you need. 2 more breaths here. Last breath here. Bringing the shape back up using your core. Releasing your left foot down to the mat. Taking your hands behind your thighs and rock and roll until you come all the way up. Take as many of these as you like. And then coming to a seat at the top of your mat. Keeping the eyes closed, hands at heart center. Perhaps making an intention for your practice. Maybe you tell yourself you're going to be kind and do only what your body tells you to do today. Listen to your body. Perhaps you want to send some light and love to someone, dedicate your practice to them. Inhaling your arms out and up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Inhaling your arms out and up. Releasing your left hand to the mat. Right hand reaches over for a side stretch. Breathing here. Good job. Then turning your chest towards the mat. Feeling that nice stretch. I love this stretch. Turning your chest back to center and forward. Inhaling both arms up and then taking it to the other side. Stretching with those left fingertips, opening up that left side body. Breathing. Then turning your chest towards the mat. Still reaching those left fingertips to the side. Returning your chest to forward. Inhaling both arms up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Nice. Rolling over into your tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. You know the deal. Nice neutral spine. tops of the feet to the mat. Inhaling, dropping the belly, really exaggerate, bending at the elbows, gazing up, cow pose. Exhaling, rounding the back, pushing into the mat, opening those shoulder blades, tucking the belly in, cat pose. Inhaling, cow pose, bending those elbows, gazing up. Exhaling, cat pose. Take a few more with your own breath, doing whatever makes you feel good today. And when you're ready, come to a neutral spine. Bumping your left hip out to the side, looking over your shoulder. Then bumping your right hip out to the side and then looking over your right shoulder. Once more, left side, bumping that hip out, looking over your left shoulder. Wagging your tail, then bumping your hip out to the right, looking over your right shoulder. Coming back to neutral. I'm going to do a few shoulder push-ups here. So I know I always tell you to really push through the mat. This time I want you to sink down into your shoulders. Then push up. So you're pushing your mat away for that shoulder push-up. Then sink down. Then push away at the mat. Hopefully you can see this. Sinking down, then pushing away. Sinking down, then pushing away. It's like little shoulder push-ups. 2 more, sink down, pushing away with that mat through your palms. 1 more, sinking down, pushing away with that mat. Nice. Tucking your toes, going for your first downward dog of the day. Push those hips up to the sky. Pedal that dog, walk that dog. Do whatever feels good to you. Nice long spine. Fingertips are spread, open wide. Heels are trying to make it to the ground. Does not matter if they are there. It's okay. You're still getting all the benefits of a down dog. Breathing. Bending one knee at a time or both knees. Whatever feels good. Gazing to the top of your mat, coming into a plank. Then pushing back to your downward facing dog. Inhaling, gazing to the top of the mat, come to a plank. Really pressing away with that mat and pushing back, downward dog. This time, gazing at the top of your mat, take baby steps to the top or hop or step, however you want to get there is fine. When you get there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. I want you to bend your knees as much as you'd like here. Grabbing opposite elbows for your ragdoll. Really make that thigh to tummy connection, swaying side to side. Breathing. Shaking your head yes to all the possibilities in life. And no to anything that stands in your way. Releasing your hands down to the mat. Knees are still bent. Walking your hands to the right side of your mat. Holding here for a second. Breathing. Then walking your hands to the left side of the mat. Breathing here. Coming back down through center. Then rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Good job. Inhaling your arms out and up. Hands to heart center. Inhaling your hands out and up. Placing your palms together at the top. And then leaning towards the left for your side stretch. Breathing. Tummy in. The inhalation brings you back up to center, taking it to the other side, feeling that nice stretch in your side body. Breathing. Coming back to center, hands at heart center. Inhaling your arms out and up, exhaling forward fold. Inhaling halfway lift, exhaling planting your hands, stepping back to plank and chaturanga. Inhaling upward facing dog or cobra, exhaling downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Gazing to the top of your mat, hop, step, or jump to the top. Once you get there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, coming to standing, arms out and up, hands to heart center. Starting to create some heat. Inhaling, arms out and up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold, planting your hands. You can always go right to down dog, but if you want to, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, down dog. 2 breaths here. Last breath. Inhalation, you look at the top of your mat, hop, step, or jump to the top. Inhaling, halfway lift when you get there. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, arms out and up, come to standing. Hands at heart center. Taking a breath here. Remember, if you're in front of me or behind me, it's okay. Do your practice today. Inhaling your arms out and up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, planting your hands and stepping back to tabletop. Going back into tabletop. Nice neutral spine here. Extending your left leg back, coming to the ball of your left foot. Then pushing back to get that nice calf stretch in your left leg. Then lifting that left leg up. Toe can be pointed. Inhaling, prepare, exhaling, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Remember, don't sink into your shoulders, keep them up. Inhale, prepare, exhale, knee to nose. One more, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Really planting and rooting through your right fingertips, coming to your side plank. Foot can be up, or you can put it down. Wherever you are is perfect. Still pushing out of that right shoulder. Then releasing the leg down if you have it lifted. Releasing your left hand down. Pushing your right foot back for plank. And then downward facing dog. Gazing to the top of your mat, coming back into plank. Lowering down to the belly. Releasing the tops of your foot to the mat. Pushing up for 4 baby cobras. Inhaling up, peeling the chest away. Releasing back down. Exhale. Inhaling, coming up for 1 more. Actually, 3 more. Releasing back down. 2 more. Inhaling up, baby cobra. Exhaling down. Inhaling, last one, baby cobra. Exhaling down. Pushing back up into that tabletop, making sure your hips are over your knees, your shoulders are over your wrists. Good job. Extending that right leg back, coming to the ball of your foot, then pushing back for a calf stretch on the right side. Breathing here. Then rising back up to a neutral and lifting that leg, keeping that right leg lifted, pushing through the shoulders. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, prepare. Extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Really rooting through that left hand this time. Keeping your right leg elevated if you want, or take it down for side plank on the other side, reaching those right fingertips to the sky. Breathing here. Releasing your right fingertips back down to the mat. Lifting that left leg up, coming back to plank. Then pushing into your downward facing dog. Take a breath. Gazing to the top of your mat, just coming into plank. Then lowering down all the way to the belly. Inhaling, baby cobra. Exhaling, releasing down. Inhaling, baby cobra, peeling that chest away. Exhaling, releasing down. Inhaling, baby cobra. Exhaling, releasing down. Pushing into tabletop. Then tucking your toes and going into downward facing dog. Breathing here. Nice long spine. Gazing to the top of your mat, hop, step, or jump. Once you get there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, you can have as much bend in the knees as you'd like. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling all the way up. Hands to heart center. Inhaling your arms out and up. Palms come to touch. Taking it to your left side for a side stretch. Once more. Tummy in. Coming back through center. Taking it to the other side. Breathing here. Coming back through center. Hands to heart center. You can bring your big toes together if you'd like, leaving some space in your ankle area on the mat. Inhaling, chair pose. Sitting into that comfortable seat. Arms extend up. Weight is in the back of your feet, your heels. Breathing here. Tailbone is slightly tucked, tummy in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting your hands, stepping back, lowering down to the belly, coming up for cobra. And then downward facing dog. Taking a breath here. Right foot extends to the sky. Gazing to the top of your mat, bringing it forward for your warrior two. Arms extend open. Left foot, is parallel to the back of the mat. Really reaching through your fingertips. Nice bend in that front leg. Breathing here. Then windmilling your hand down to the mat, stepping back, going down for that cobra, and then into your downward facing dog. Nice. This time, inhaling your left leg to the sky. Gazing to the top of your mat, bringing it forward for warrior two on the other side. Breathing. Shoulders down your back. Keep an eye on that front knee, making sure it's not dumping in. You can still see your big toe if you look down. One more breath here. Then releasing your hands down to the mat, stepping back for plank, lowering down, coming up to your to your cobra, and then tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Gazing to the top of your mat, hop, step, or jump. Once you get there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling up into chair. Hands at heart center. Come to standing. We're going to take that 2 more times. So it's your normal Sun B Vinyasa, just starting with the chair, only going into Warrior 2, then coming back in through it. So however fast you want to go, or however slow you want to go, it's fine. Inhaling into chair pose. Knees are together. Tailbone is tucked. Breathing here. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, planting your hands, stepping back to plank, lowering down to cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Gazing to the top of the mat, lifting your right foot up, bringing it forward for Warrior 2. One breath here. Taking your hands back down to the mat, stepping back to plank, lowering down, lifting up for cobra, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Breath here. Left leg lifts, gaze to the top of your mat, step it forward for Warrior 2 on the other side. Taking a breath here. Taking your hands back down to the mat, stepping back to that plank, lowering down, cobra, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Gazing to the top of your mat, hop, step, or jump. Inhaling when you get there, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Come to standing. Good job. One more. Getting that fire going today. All right. Inhaling, chair pose. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, planting your hands, stepping back, lowering down to the belly. Cobra. Tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhaling your right leg to the sky, stepping it forward for Warrior 2. Taking your hands down to the mat, stepping it back for plank, lowering down to the belly, lifting up into cobra, tucking those toes, downward facing dog. Breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Raising your left leg to the sky, gazing to the top of your mat, bringing it forward, putting that back heel down, opening up to Warrior 2. Breathing here. Then windmilling your hands down, stepping back to plank, lowering all the way down, cobra, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Staying here for a moment, catch your breath, lowering to your knees, tabletop, opening those knees as wide as the mat, child's pose. You deserve it. Little bit of a workout today. Breathing. If you'd like to place your hands behind you instead of in front of you, For child's pose, go ahead. Feels good on the shoulders. Catch your breath. Calm your breath. When you're ready, extend your hands back out in front of you. Then walking your hands to the right side of your mat. Feeling that nice stretch. Breathing. Lowering your head back down to the mat. Then walking through center. Coming to the other side. Breathing. Coming through center. Walking your hands towards you. Coming onto your bottom, swinging your feet around. Coming to a seat. Feet are flexed in front of you. Inhaling your arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. Placing your hands on the ground if you'd like, or grabbing at your feet, your ankles, your calves, whatever's available, and just sinking in. Breathing here. Walking your hands back up towards you. Bending your left knee, placing the sole of your left foot on the mat, then crossing it over your right leg. Hug that knee in with your right arm, placing your left arm behind you. Nice tall spine, inhale. Exhaling, twist. Breathing. Gaze can be at the side or behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little more. Last breath here. Slowing things down. Inhaling, coming back to center, actually taking it to the other side. So your right hand's going to go behind you. Your left hand is going to go on the mat. Sitting up straight. Quick counter pose. And then releasing center. Releasing that leg back down in front of you. This time bringing your right foot to the mat, bending that right knee. Left foot is flexed. Crossing that right foot over. Hugging it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhaling, twisting to your right side. Breathing. Nice inhales. Nice exhales. Perhaps closing the eyes. I'm feeling the sun in my face right now. Two more breaths here. Last breath here. On the inhale, unwind, taking it around to the other side, your left side, placing your left hand behind you, right hand on the mat for a counter twist. And then releasing to center. Bringing that foot back over. Bringing both soles of the feet to the mat, perhaps scooching up to the top of your mat. Arms extend out in front of you. Exhaling, rolling all the way down. Keeping those knees bent. Taking a break, taking a breath as we wind down. Bringing those knees in for a hug. Rolling side to side. Massaging that lower back. Going for a twist again. Releasing those knees to the left side body. Bringing your arms out to a T if you'd like. Or you can rest your left hand on your knees. Gaze goes to the right if it's available. Breathing. On the inhale, bringing your knees back through center and rolling them straight over to the other side. Left arm comes out to a T. Right arm can be to a T, or you can hold your knees down if you'd like, put some weight on them. Whatever feels good. Remember, both shoulders are still on the mat. If that left shoulder is lifting, you've gone too far, bring your knees up a little. That's where a block can come in handy. You can place it under your knees, or even use your fist under your knees. Breathing. Bringing your knees back through center. Placing your hands on your kneecaps and start with circles, big circles, so your whole body is kind of rocking with them. Toes are together. Take it in the other direction. Come to stillness. Ready for your happy baby. Grabbing those feet, bringing the soles of the feet to the sky. Rocking side to side. Feeling grateful and thankful for all your body did for you today. Then releasing those feet, taking the soles of the feet down to the mat, then extending them to the bottom of your mat. Feet as wide as the mat. Toes are out. Palms by your side facing up or on your belly. Resting in Shavasana. Allow yourself to rest. Relaxing the jaw, the forehead, the shoulders, the belly, your legs. Soften and feel heavy into the earth. Let your mind wander off. Floating back now, bringing awareness back to the body. Little micro movements. Take your time, reaching your arms up over your head. Nice long stretch. And when you're ready, roll over to your side body, using your lower arm as a pillow. Keeping the eyes closed for a few moments longer. No hurry, using your top arm to push you up into a seated position. Take your time. Once you get there, bring your hands to heart center, closing the eyes. Remember, nothing stays the same forever. Everything is temporary. Emotions, thoughts, and circumstances. Ups and downs are a part of every life. Don't get discouraged, just flow with it. Thank you for letting me guide your practice today, my lovely yogis. Namaste.